It is not normal for a group of parents to mob up, threaten and intimidate teachers into forcing a primary school to close. But that's exactly what happened today at Berkeley Primary School in Leighton, East London.
Berkeley, shame on you! Berkeley, shame on you! Yeah, don't you cry! We will never let them lie!
Well, it's happened because an 8-year-old child of Palestinian heritage was apparently sent to school by his parents wearing a Palestine badge and was then supposedly segregated, paraded through the playground, his dad said, bullied by teachers. Well, this led to people posting clips on TikTok. They got tens of thousands of views. Clips like this.
Imagine an 8-year-old child was constantly bullied, harassed and mentally traumatised by his teachers because of the fact that he's Palestinian. That's exactly what happened at Berkeley Primary School. You can see behind me is a Children in Needs bear, right? Now, you see the little patch on its eye. Parents removed the patch and added the Palestinian flag there just to represent the children in need in Palestine. They even told the parents that if you carry on doing this, we're going to go ahead and refer you and your kids to prevent. So Berkeley School is basically saying that if you support Palestine, you're going to become a terrorist.
Right, the school literally says nothing untoward has happened at all. They said that parents had decided to send their kids to school essentially dressed up as the Palestinian flag on a non-uniform day, because, I mean, that's completely normal behaviour, isn't it? And then a letter was sent to 8 families out of a school of 1,325 students, warning that inappropriate comments made at school, including extremist or divisive comments, would result in formal meetings with senior figures at that school. Which strongly implies something, doesn't it, when you think about it, about the kinds of views that some of these children were being infected with. It went on to say that if that behaviour continued, then they might be reported to the Counter-Terrorism Prevent Scheme, which is literally the school's job. Anyway, like absolutely normal people with good jobs to go to, a load of people turned up outside the school today. Teachers were apparently threatened and intimidated, and the father of the child, who was supposedly mentally traumatised, said this.
He attended the school with a small sticker, Pudzi sticker, with a small bow tie in Palestinian colours. The sticker was removed from him in the morning. On Monday, he returned back to school with his coat and a flag, his Palestinian flag on his sleeve. We were told by senior teachers that he would not be allowed back on school premises the following morning. I think it's happening because of discrimination, there's Islamophobia. We demand that there's resignations and Justin James should go.
I'm sorry, but this is not normal behaviour. I went to the school today and one person told me that their young child, who goes to that school, had to walk a gauntlet and that another child made a throat-cutting gesture to her. I spoke to another parent opposite the school this afternoon who isn't happy.
Heightens the tensions. Children repeat what they hear at home. Just don't think it's the right place to air these views and have this political discussion. I know this school. I don't think any of the allegations, I don't know for sure, of course, but I don't believe any of them.
You'll be able to see the Palestinian flag there. That's because the protesters then lined the street with Palestinian flags. Do you not think it's massively disproportionate to have an issue with the school and then turn up, tie Palestinian flags all down a road and start screaming and shouting and being threatening? Well, one local resident certainly didn't think that was disproportionate. Obviously, the teachers are saying that they shut the school because they felt that they'd received threats and things like that. Do you think that's a bit disproportionate or not?
I'm very confused with that kind of statement because I live in the community. My kids went to the school across the road, and this is a very docile community.
Yeah, very, clearly. We have a real problem here, don't we? We can't have a situation where schools are forced to close and staff don't feel safe going to work at the slightest offence to a certain community. There are shades of Batley Grammar School to this. We cannot normalise this behaviour. If the parents are willing to behave like this in public, then goodness only knows what they say to their kids in the privacy of their own home.